Good evening and welcome to Sydney Parade. We're here for a Division 3 game between Pembroke's women's third 11 and Terenure's second 11. Terenure with coach Mick Cotter. Ooh. Ash Garthy makes her way onto the field and is sent back to the rope. Umpire says play. An appeal, a bit of dot ball. There you go, Rav.
Hey, how's it going?
Ashore, alive and kicking. Alive and kicking.
Give me a few minutes.
Live score not with us as yet. Graham Mooney working on it at the moment. Another one slips down the leg side. You're going to get a splinter sitting it that way. This one gets past the keeper. And it's stopped before it reaches the rope. Neve Jennings, the wicket keeper, sending advice. And first run on the board. Many thanks to the 6 of you who have joined us thus far. By 6, I mean 6 devices, of course. Is the scoreboard working? Well done by Neve Jennings getting round to the leg side for that one. She's probably pushing for a place on the seconds as keeper. Keeps that sort of performance up. Lovely evening in Sydney Parade tonight. The sun is shining. Bit of tag rugby on later. Nets full of the junior nets. Neve Jennings diving to her right to make sure she got that one. Captain of the third 11 now entering the pace net.
Are you not happy in life in general? बंद हो गया?
Just remember, gentlemen,
एकदम random.
we'll turn that down as they walk past. I don't want to hear private conversations here. Background noise is fine. Captain's chatting to players on around the shoulders. We'll leave them to that. Well, the first over is complete. What's on the board, please, gents? And do we know who bowled that over? See you later, Max, unless you fancy doing a bit. Bry. In other news today, let's see if Cricket Leinster have received any information from our scorers. No is the answer, as that one is smashed away on the leg side and goes for 4. Good start. the first over. Good man, Bill. Played away nicely by the left-hander. Becca Gallagher doing the fielding. Thanks very much to Bill Whaley providing that information. Bill Whaley's account anyway. Varner Martin now from the St John's end. Again cracked away. Anna Lynn is the one on the fence and does a fine job fielding out there. Yes, in other news today, a Super Series. Scorchers fell to a heavy defeat to the Dragons, courtesy of 155 for Amy Hunter. But from a Pembroke point of view, star of the show, despite only scoring 11 in 11, was Orla Prendergast. This one slides just down the leg side, gets past Jennings, and they get through for a bye. Orla Prendergast today with the ball in hand. 5 overs, 1 maiden, 4 runs, and 5 wickets, including the top 4 on the card. What a wonderful performance that was. So, all in all, that led to a massive win for the Dragons. Can't say it wasn't bonus point win anyway. Martin in again then. It's another cracking shot. Connie doing the fielding. And the umpire calls one short.
Really good, Connie.
Big swing at that one. Again, gets past the keeper, and again they'll get through for the bye. Nicola Rattenbach will be facing. And Lily Morgan also batting with her. End of the over. The score on the scoreboard currently is 10 without loss. Good over that for Terenure. No wickets down yet. Graham Mooney still trying to get live scoring working. Doing his best. Bronwyn Boyd just moving across from the leg side, square leg, across to the offside point. And Jessica Duffy-Mollin to continue from the nursery end. Good ball to start with, excellent length. Go around the front of the camera. Thank you very much. Caution police tape required. Nicely turned on round the corner. Anna Lynn has a lot of ground to make up. She'll not get there. It's 4 runs. And a nice shot again by Lily Morgan. Another boundary. And Terenure well underway now. Ah.
There. You see, I could guess the game number.
What did you guess?
What?
Hmm?
I think it was 596, but I can't remember.
And next time you're going inside, would you grab me another can of Coke? Oh, good delivery. Well kept out. It's a lovely evening here tonight. Saoirse, I couldn't agree with you more. Both Amy and Orla would be welcome additions to pretty much any side in the world. International club franchise. And it's just a shame that they're not getting a fair shake of the stick at the moment. I'm sure it will come, and I'm sure they'll take the opportunities they get as soon as they get them. Great to see world-class players in the Irish setup, as well as international class players. Well, one for the future perhaps. Jessica Duffy-Mullin picks up her first wicket of the day. Bowled, just taking the off stick of Lily Morgan. And the first wicket has fallen with the score on 15. In the third over, and the first wicket falls, and it falls to a lovely delivery to the left-hander. Very much a similar action to Orla Prendergast, and dare I say, a similar result. Morgan departs for 6. And Pembroke will feel that they've done well to drag this one back. Our comments line is open on the YouTube channel if you have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, which figures tend to suggest 2/3 of you haven't, please do so. Like and subscribe, Pembroke Cricket Live. Also, from now on, I will be sending out notifications on Facebook, Elon Musk's Poison channel, and I also have a WhatsApp announcements. And people have already come back to me and said that that's actually quite good. If you join that, I can promise you all you will see is links to games for Pembroke Cricket Live. They're going for a quick run here. It was a late call, but they get through for it. Number 16. Emily Moran is the new bat, and she's got off the mark. Many thanks to Mick Cotter. He provided us with a team sheet. Always useful. Always helpful. You know, the opposing teams, Terenure's women's teams, tend to be the only ones supplying the commentators with players' names. And Will Houston, the only umpire who comes over to tell us what's happening during rain delays. This one bounces twice. And they're going to go for a second. It's a good call and a good run, and well done to Emily Moran. She saw that the ball was coming in late. And it appears the live scoring has reverted to the start again. Well, we will tell you when that comes good. This one, a little bit wider, enticing the drive. Yeah. Well, the mere fact he's not come down here. Graham Mooney working with our scorers tonight. Was hoping to be surplus to requirements. That's a nice ball, batted back. No real great praise on it. And Connie comes in to field it with a little hiccup on the way. Great to see the numbers down at junior nets today. makes it even more amazing. The sixes had to give a walkover. This one, beautiful shot out on the offside. It beats Becca Gallagher in the ring, but Anna Lynn McDonald doing a fine job. Yesterday she was over on the Wheelfield roadside. Today she gets the job of patrolling Cyril's Way and is doing a very good job of doing so. $17 for one. Sorry, is that 4 overs? Jessica in to bowl her third over. On what would have been a perfect line and length for a right-hander, this time it just slips down the leg side of the left-hander. Good ball again. No chance of scoring runs from that. Big swing again, just reaching the ring. Live scoring starting to catch up. We know the score is 17 for one. Graham Mooney slowly but surely making his way towards us. An email just been received from Pembroke itself, thanks to some great work, and I mean dedicated hard hours, hard yakka put in by Brona McDonald and the Pembroke members of the Pembroke finance and team and the bar team. And there, oh, that's a picture postcard. That's a beautiful sight there. Just absolutely lovely. Yeah, I've just received an email about the new membership card system, which will also be able to be used in the bar. Imagine the absolute delight at producing your Pembroke card. I believe they're very nice cards as well. I'll have your name on. You'll have to be a fully paid up member, and it will entitle you to, oh, I don't know how it's going to work. Brona's the person to talk to there. She knows exactly what's happening. All I can tell you is it's on. Yay! My yelp of delight is at... Oh, yeah, everything's just come together at the same time now. After 5 overs then, 19 for one. And I'm delighted, nay, ecstatic, as Ivana Martin has one played out on the offside, but you hear the heavy breathing in the background, having run round from the dart station. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Craig. Good evening, all. Yep, delighted to be here. Got held up at work, unfortunately, so got to, pay for it somehow. But Delighted to get down here to have a look at the game at this fantastic venue.
Just enjoy
and
the weather.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's glorious. Sunshine. Well, this one's in the air around the corner, but it won't reach the fielder. In fact, it will skip past the fielder and it will let them get through for a single. The two bats, I can tell you, James. Emily Moran and Nicola Rasenbach, who has number 81 on her back. Yeah.
I know you do. That's what
Yeah, sure.
Before I go.
Got to make a donation. I've got to go. Well, next time I go shopping.
Next time you go shopping, just throw a case of Coke in.
Yeah. No, I was listening to a bit of the commentary for the last few minutes and saw Jessica get her wicket.
Yeah, fine wicket it was. A left-hander just taking her off stump. Very well bowled.
Glorious evening now. I mean, wow, it's really turned on the weather for this week.
When you think of what it was like last Saturday, for instance.
Grief.
Oh.
I know, it's heartbreaking, wasn't it?
But the good thing about Saturday was it was called off so early. You could do other things with your day. It's those days where you think you might get out. And I particularly remember the game against Civil Service last year for our first 11. And fair play to Civil Service. They hung around, and they finally got in a 20-over game or something. Bare minimum.
I think 21 overs or something properly, yeah.
But it was the only cricket played in Leinster that day, and as it turned out, it made a huge difference in the end to the league table.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to feel as enthusiastic for Division 21, but it's a good ball, but it's played out well on the leg side.
Were you listening when I was talking about Orla today?
Yes, I was.
Okay, I don't know.
Well,
you should have said no, then I could have said it all again.
I only caught a bit of it because
great.
It was lots of noise and I was, driving and stuff. So, give me the synopsis again. Hey, Donny.
Well, Orla and Amy Hunter, two of the superstars of the Irish team, not the only ones, but two of them. Amy Hunter scored at 155. As the Dragons put up, I think, 346.
Wow, what a total.
For about 6. Orla was out for 11 off 11 balls. Arlene Kelly got 70. And then it's the bowling side that, from a Pembroke point of view, is just delightful. And that was Orla's spell. 5 overs, 1 maiden, 4 runs.
Wow, and did she get any wickets?
And 5 wickets.
Oh, no way.
4 of which were the top 4, including Gabby Lewis.
Oh, well, that's some performance, isn't it? That's amazing. Well done.
So the Scorchers were all out for 72, and the Dragons pick up a very good win. And then down in Cork today, the interprovincial T20s are on, the IP20s. Mm-hmm. And Tim Tector scored a 50 against the Northwest Warriors.
Brilliant.
As Leinster bounced back from a poor defeat yesterday. This one just played away on the leg side. There's a shout for LBW. The umpire turns it down.
Yes.
Yeah? No, I'm happy with this one, actually. I almost prefer this, I think. I like the walking in the side of the old style. But anyway, Tim Tector scored a 50 against the Northwest Warriors. As they chased down 130. But Gavin Hoey came out at the end and hit 10 off 2 balls, the last 2 balls of the match, to finish it.
Oh,
just
wow.
Boom, boom. It was a delight to watch him. And again, that coverage brought to us by Cricket Island, and that's available on their YouTube channel, and they did a fine job. Commentators down in Cork are Izzy Joyce and Ali McCulmwood, and the very good ones they are too. Becca Gallagher now with
a bit high, that one. She went for the ball crashed into the pads, but it was just going over the stump, so the appeal was turned down. But she's bowling well. She gets great flight. Quite deceptive, actually, Becca Gallagher. These two aren't doing too bad, actually.
Well, the runs aren't really flowing for them. They're a partnership of 8. They're not losing wickets, and they are picking up runs here and there. But certainly, Lily Morgan looked like she could bat. You don't expect women's thirds cricket to be a sort of big hitting exhibition.
Well, I don't think you're going to see Amy Hunter here tonight.
No,
or Orla Prendergast, but.
The other thing I must tell you about that he did last night was he put a green screen behind us,
Really?
and he had us in the corner of the screen.
God, well, we don't want that. Sorry, I mean, I don't really want to be. I don't want to be scared of children at home. You know.
But it's just you. There's nothing else here. Just this green screen. Oh, he's a menace.
He is.
He's a menace. But again, just to see what this is capable of.
Well, can you put us in beige and bone and
Yeah, the Blazers.
blazers? Yeah. Somehow. Put like little Richie Benos and superimpose their heads onto them, something like that.
Yeah, the more he's got a GoPro on the tripod now, and when he turns that round for a game, that's the game that we'll have to turn up in shirts and ties and make
Yes, I
everyone
know,
think
yeah.
that that's how we're dressed all the time. So Becca Gallagher coming in to finish.
Oh,
No appeal there from Becca, and that's the important one. No
Yeah.
matter how many other shouts you hear, if Becca's not appealing, she
yeah,
knows.
she knows it's not out. Good bowling though. She's making it very difficult for these batters to get the ball away and score some runs. And she can build that pressure.
You've got to put your own power into the shot, haven't you?
Yeah, you've got to do all the work yourself.
There's nothing there.
That's a good shot though. It's just played around the corner behind square.
That'll be waiting in your inbox for you when you get home.
Yeah, fantastic.
Card membership system showing that's James. Already told a few of you about it. As another over slips by, 26 for 1. It's hard to know what a good score here will be.
That is. It's these two teams have played each other a fair few times, so I would. No, you just need two good partnerships, and all of a sudden, 80 or 90
Is a good score.
is a good score.
Yep. Absolutely.
But
It's more about the development of the players.
yeah, of course it is. Absolutely.
And Mr. Prendergast, how are you?
Good, thanks, man.
You've gone for the look of summer, that's for sure. You're not going to bat in those, are you?
Probably could.
Somebody's got their radio turned up. Is that Joe?
Don't know, but
Oh, it's out there. Oh, it's the ground mics we're picking that up on.
oh,
So,
so Anna Lynn's going to continue from the St John's end.
it's her first over.
Well, she's going to start from the St John's end.
It was one or the other.
Oh, good length.
What did you think of Charlie last night with his much needed four?
Sorry, what's that?
He was talking about boundaries. He says,
Oh,
the first boundary is the only one that isn't much needed. And then,
He
as he
couldn't
was
stop
telling
it,
me that,
yeah.
he then said, well, actually, there could be a time when the first boundary is much needed. Well, that's a good delivery.
Yeah, isn't it? She's just probing there. I've got a feeling that this one could be the wicket ball if she gets this right. She's
I
getting
just get the
closer.
feeling there's going to be a big swing at one.
Yep.
She'll lose patience. She was just trying to keep that one out, just get it to hit the bat, and missed it. So I think this time she'll feel the need to.
This could be the one.
There we go.
Oh, it's just a bit wide.
But again, the bat's going out there
Yeah.
alone without the body with it, and that's the no footwork thing that we're always going on about. But if you can if that was a tennis shot, you wouldn't just lean out with the racket and try and hit it.
No.
You'd step across and really give it a good forehand, if it's on that side. And
know
trying
what
to
I
instill that into bats people is, if I was dropping a tennis ball here, you would step forward
Yep.
and hit it. So why not do the same with a cricket ball?
Oh,
That one's in the air around the corner. Oh,
Oh.
one-handed attempt, and it just goes to ground. Well, it was a good attempt. She wasn't going to get two hands to it, so
No, but she got-
threw out the one. And here is the replay. James, what do you think?
well, it was an interesting ball, but I thought it was a bit too high there, but it actually wasn't a no ball, and it dipped quite low, but she got an edge on that, and she was very unlucky, Anna Lynn, not to pick up a wicket, and the batter was very lucky to get away with that. So, good for cricket all round, really. Yeah.
It worked out well. You look in the book, it just says dot.
Dot. Actually, they got a single, didn't they?
Yes, they did,
They did
sorry.
get a single, yeah. You know, one thing I think, especially lower team,
Oh, swings round on that one, but down the leg side still. Even with spinning around, she was still outside the leg stump, and the appeal was muted.
yeah. But what I think sometimes, especially on these lower teams, is to get the batters out there and just throw. You know, don't have your bat. Just throw the ball into your pads. It doesn't hurt, so get your foot out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
If that's something that's a psychological thing, that a bit afraid of the ball, with a pad, oh, that's a good shot.
Scooted around the corner, scooped, one might almost say, and it does reach the boundary. It sets a seagull off.
No, she saved it, I think.
No, I think... the umpire's not signalling for, so must have pulled it up inside the boundary. That is the end of the over, and a useful over too. 30 runs, and there we go. Nice little shot, just helped it on its way.
That was quite,
Didn't need to do any more than that, really. And the score has moved on to 30 for 1 after 8 overs, just under 4 and over. That's the sort of area they'll be aiming for. Anywhere over 80, I think, will be a good score.
Well, yeah, especially if these two can stay in for another 3, 4, 5 overs. Set them up nicely.
Yeah, these two have equalled the opening partnership of 15 and seem to be quite set at the moment. We haven't seen any drop catches.
No.
Pembroke's ground fielding has been good, and I see Graham Mooney is leaving the scoring area.
I still would like to see these guys, on the fielders on the leg side, come in a bit, because bowling is quite slow. Yes, she can hit it well.
So are the hits.
Yeah.
Because you are having to put your own power on it.
There's not. There's
So square leg is sort of 3 times further than the out was hit.
Yeah. So if she was actually standing next to the umpire, for instance, then you've probably got a catching opportunity, because if it's going to get lifted up, it's not going to get lifted up to where she's there. And if it gets past us, okay, so what? But, you know, you're going to save a lot more runs than what you're going to concede, really.
This one just played with the bottom edge just in time. There would have been a very good shout for LBW there if that hadn't been the case. But they get through for another single. Well run by Nicola.
Everyone ducks underneath it.
Oh, that's what Niall's got there with the GoPro. Of course, everyone who walks past bent over because they want to avoid the camera, just walking at the camera.
Hello. How are you? That's 31 for 1.
See that big thing on the wall there?
Yeah. Your mum's in hospital.
Oh, an edge, and it just gets past the prone keeper, and then they get through for a single as well.
She might not be.
Well, a little bit of an edge.
She watches it back later or something.
Don't say
No.
You just have.
I know. Did you hear it?
It's in the background.
People end up finding out. So.
Yeah, of course they will. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for that. That's brilliant.
But
Did you play
wish
the
you all the best, and I'm sure.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Well, shout out to Nikki Bell. I hope you're having a good recovery.
Being waited on,
Being
hand and
waited on,
foot.
absolutely.
Let's put it that way. Another one gets past the outside edge. Becca Gallagher's bowling a nice probing line here. Graham, at the end of the 10th over, would you like to take over from me? And we'll do the same in the second half as well.
Sweet, excellent. Well, good over there.
Fine over for Becca Gallagher. The score just moving on to 32 for 1, and we've one more over to get us through to the halfway mark. Anna Lind to continue. So we've had 2 overs from Jessica Duffy-Mollin, and she's the one who's picked up that wicket. Ivana Martin has bowled 3. Becca Gallagher and her 2, and now Anna Lind to bowl her second, and that will take us to the halfway mark. And at that stage we will make a change, although I would please keep the note-taking going.
Yes, oh, that's a good ball.
Oh, it's a loud shout, but in vain. One outside the leg stump. There's a good bit of bass going on, isn't there?
Yeah, who's playing there tonight? I wonder.
What? Yes, it was.
No.
I'm not giving out. I'm just asking that such work continues. Another arm up in the air from Anna Lind to appeal. Another nay.
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 Yes.
And thrice nay from the umpire.
But they're 2 dot balls, and so from a Pembroke point of view, that's very, very valuable. It's really struggling to get these away.
Big swipe at one outside leg, but the length does for her on that occasion, and it gets through to Jennings, and it's another dot ball. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening. Few people have come down and sat along the wall. I see club coach, or first team coach, Connor Mullen, and his partner.
Oh,
His partner could have actually been playing in this, Denise.
Denise could have, yeah.
But instead, they're enjoying the sunshine and
Just chilling.
chilling. Yeah. Why right?
What a great place to do it tonight
Yeah.
as well.
Junior nets, as they say, fully attended. Andrew Castle steaming in like a 1950s fast bowler.
So really impressed by Anna Lynn's bowling here. She is just making it so difficult for the batter to get the ball away. If she can just get the ball a little bit
Straighter.
straighter,
On the stumps. Just
Yep.
put it on the stumps.
middle
now.
stump, then she's got a very good chance of picking up a bold wicket.
A bold wicket.
Yeah.
Is that the opposite of a good wicket? It's a
Well,
bold wicket.
It's, you know,
No,
do
I
it
know,
all
I know.
yourself.
It was
Oh, that's a
pronunciation
bit-
more than anything else. It's in the air,
Oh.
back to her. Oh, one hand, one bounce, no? That ends the over. It's a maiden, 32 for 1. As you say, she's just very difficult to get away. And whilst James leads you into the final 10 overs here, I will hand over to Graham.
Well, great over there for Pembroke and Anna Lynn. Really building this pressure now. And Terenure have to find a way to start scoring some runs, one would feel. They might have to start doing a few risky shots, putting a bit of danger into the event.
Evening all. Well, the important
Hi,
thing
Graham,
is
welcome.
no extras.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's so critical.
Always a big decider in these women's games.
Well, we had a lot of extras last night, didn't we? And
It's way too many.
well, just was saying to some of the teammates afterwards that if they had have had 20 less extras and 20 more at the
runs,
bat,
they won.
they would have won.
Yep. That's the big swing. Wow, it's weird commentating.
Yeah.
I've never
Oh, this is a good ball. I think just gets past the fielder there. A bit of spin on the ball just deceives the fielder maybe. But they just pick up single.
I'm never hearing a midweek.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? No, go
That
away.
didn't take long for shots to be fired.
I'm liking this at the moment. They've actually
Can the green screen make you look like you're a good player?
this one's a full
Oh,
toss.
it's a lovely shot from Moran.
Yeah, that's what they needed.
Punishes it. 4 runs.
Relieve a bit of that pressure.
Yeah.
Get that scoreboard ticking over. Excellent shot. She didn't try to hit the hell out of it. Just waited for it
Yeah.
and
Placed.
placed it beautifully.
Played for and got.
Yeah.
That was fine shot. Made easy by a poor delivery, but she had to put it away.
Like I say, you got to wait for you wait for those bad balls, and you can put them away. It just makes it just gives you confidence as well.
Yeah.
This one's a bit better, but it's played beautifully in the
that's-
same area. Oh, it's a lovely shot.
That's a beautiful shot. It was fuller, it was straighter, but she just clipped it off the legs and puts it away brilliantly for 4.
Yeah, it splits the field, keeps it on the ground. Lovely shot. Well, consecutive 4s all of a sudden.
Yeah, that scoreboard's looking healthier.
Yeah, sort of starting to push into the 40s now.
In fact, it is 40.
40, 41, thought so. Yeah, just wasn't sure if I was behind or not.
32 plus 8.
Yeah. No.
Put the shoes back on.
Oh, yeah. He's from Tasmania.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how it got to 41.
Just straying a bit of their line at the moment.
Oh, and she bowls her.
Bowls him. She had to buy a wicket there, and she did. But Becky Gallagher makes the breakthrough, bowls the batter who's just starting to look very, very dangerous from Pembroke's point of view, and very good for Terenure. But
Emily Moran is leaving, departing.
Moran, yep. And what did she put on?
17.
20, no, they put on 26 run partnership.
Oh,
wasn't it?
the partnership, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good partnership.
The score is 40,
41.
showing as 41. I don't know how. Should be 40, but
No, it was. Yeah, well,
two
no.
fours. Did I miss a run?
Did she get a run earlier? Or, I don't
It's
know.
finished at 32, and we've had two fours.
There's a
Looks
one there.
like-
There was a one there. So
Ah.
there's 9.
There
But
we go.
yeah,
Get
okay.
used to this multiple screens in front of us.
But yeah, well about it. She's done a good job for her team. She's now
Yep.
Ratton back there needs to now dig in, and if she can be there at the end, maybe Terenure can post a pretty healthy score here. Pembroke will be
Yeah.
had their tails up. They'll be roaring to get another quick wicket. I do think that they should bring the team, the fielders in for the new batter at least. Just to sort of build a bit more pressure, maybe try and get the batter to go over the top. I'd bring a tighter net myself if I was setting the field.
Well, because of the pace of the bowling, though, it's and the difficulty getting it away, I think it's not a bad field setting. Two sweepers.
I know, I'm just sort of saying on, there's a few there. Oh, that's good, good ball and well played.
And that's
Played straight back to
Hannah Moore gone in there.
No,
Morgan.
Yeah, Hannah Morgan, yeah.
Hannah Morgan, yeah.
And
Number 42.
well, that's a good shot to keep that ball out to close off the over. So after 11, it's 41 for 2. And we've either got a barbecue out there in the background or the house is on fire.
You could have both. It could be barbecuing somebody with in the
right.
history.
So look at the card now.
Yeah.
So Lily Morgan there, which could be the sister or something. She made a good 10 at the start before she was dismissed by a good ball from Jessica Duffy Mullen.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get back to the rest of it as we go along.
So it's Anna Lynn McDonald. To continue from the St. John's Road end.
I wonder if she wants to be called just Anna or Annalyn. I don't know.
Well, Anna,
Oh, good ball. Just played away on the offside. Picked up by the cover fieldsman.
yeah, that's Lucy Deacon in
Anna's
the
having a great-
covers.
Anna's having a great spell tonight. She's bowled 2 overs and she's only conceded 3 runs.
Yeah, obviously at this level there's no one-day wides.
Yeah.
So. the
Oh, no,
one-
no, for the ski, for
yeah.
the level she's on.
No, it's
all
perfect.
relative.
Pace off, just bowling.
And I'm impressed by the keeper. I haven't seen anything get through the keeper's legs.
Neve Jennings.
Yeah, Neve Jennings, I think she's doing a great job tonight. We have seen other keepers
Let the ball
let
through,
the ball
yeah.
through quite a bit, but she's doing okay.
Once you get something behind it and stop it, it's half the job done. So Fuller
Oh. She's searching, isn't she?
just gets through the defences, but unfortunately not on the stumps.
If she can just get that line on the stumps, who knows where that's going to go.
Yeah.
4 runs, Sean. Sorry, just got the junior nets happening tonight.
And we were that surprised that Sean Smith hit the ball. We had to say something.
Well,
Yeah, it's amazing. He hasn't gone back to the clubhouse yet.
oh, this one's edged back to Anna Lynn, but bounces in front of her. No run, no catch. Again, another dot. Doing an absolutely outstanding job for a team. Captain must be delighted. She comes in again. This one's pitched right up. Oh,
Again, beats the edge. Probing away.
yeah, she's chewing up a lot of balls, isn't she?
Yeah, it'll be getting to the stage where they'll just,
You've got to start
Terenure
swinging.
might just start swinging and risking it because there are, people to come. But again, at this level, it's about people learning their way through the game,
Of course. Well, what?
and that is a maiden over from McDonald.
Yes, after 12, it's still 41 for 2. What I like about that batter though was they were still using a very straight bat. They was trying to play defensively,
it's just
play
about-
well.
Just her feet.
Yeah, she just needs to learn how to
Yeah,
move
get
the
that,
feet, get
yeah.
the fluency happening, get closer to the ball and make some contact.
So that brings Morgan on to strike. She's only faced the one delivery so far. Fresh to the crease. She'll be facing Becca Gallagher into her fourth over from the nursery end.
Just making some adjustments to the field there. Now she's ready to go.
Just beating the leg stump.
She bowls quite a tricky length, Becca. It sort of comes up and you think, oh, this is going to be great to smash, and then it drops just in front of your feet. It's like the, I don't know, floating Yorker.
Oh, that's a chance.
Did she take it? Yes, she's given. What a great caught behind. It was like almost a slow motion treacle sort of one there.
Yeah.
It caught everyone by surprise, I think. Go tap it in the old days. That was
So
a great
Gallagher
break.
picks up her second wicket, caught behind by Niamh Jennings.
That was a great catch. I just think it was.
Well, here we go.
Watch this. It just seemed to be.
Slow.
She got in position well.
It
Went up there.
goes.
Yeah, and then there was the most controlled appeal. I think we really need to book that Lucan appealing course.
Yeah.
Well done to Pembroke. They've made the breakthrough. And now it's going to get a little bit tricky for Terenure, one might feel here. They really need to. They've got a good start, 41. But they really need to try and get up to the 80 plus mark, one would feel.
So the new batter is Cleena Jacobs.
Good opportunity for her.
Yeah, there's still 6 overs to go. If you obviously that's 36 deliveries plus a few in this over. 40 deliveries to go. Terenure will be hoping for at least 40. If they can just, it's difficult for them so far to get the ball moving, but they can just start stretching the field a little. Again, with pace off the ball, it's all about getting your body moving and trying to generate that energy into the shot. And again, well, if it worked the first time, why not try the second?
Oh, absolutely. If it's not broke, don't fix it. She'd be hoping to add a few more wickets, a few more scalps to her tally.
That's a great shot.
That's an excellent shot.
She went to the well once too often and was punished brilliantly by Jacobs.
And that was a very convincing shot. She moved it around and
smashes it to the boundary.
Middled that one.
Down to the fine leg boundary for 4. Here's the shot. Yeah,
glorious.
Brilliantly. It's way too down leg side there from Gallagher. And yeah, you can see it there, just flying away to the boundary.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hitting the ball that cleanly. Be nice for a change. Yeah, I did a couple of years ago. Distant memory.
Yeah, there was
My bat has more marks on the edges than it has in the middle, you know.
Oh, mine has loads in the middle. It's just because I lent it to people.
Yeah, I know. Well, I broke it in with the ball.
Yeah.
You know.
So Gallagher's going to change her action. She's going to come around the wickets to hopefully get the ball back onto the off stump. And she does straight away. Why she wasn't bowling there in the first place, because that's the line she wants.
That's a perfect line.
Yeah, she's attacking the stumps now, bringing the ball back into the right-hander.
Just a nice little breeze coming across the ground from right to left, as you see the screen. This one's pitched up beautifully, but it's whacked down to gets past the mid-off fielder, and it goes to the boundary.
That's when the skipper has to shout at themselves. They should be disappointed. Gets down with the long barrier, but still leaves the gap.
Yeah, she just didn't get down quick enough and got through defences. And
But a good shot from Jacobs. brings her second boundary of the over and brings the over to an end. So a wicket for Pembroke, but 8 runs for Terenure.
So mixed over there.
Yeah.
The scheme of this match. And Terenure on the cusp of their first landmark that they need to achieve tonight. Half century.
Yeah, McDonald's now going to bowl her 5th over. Of course, you are allowed 5 at this level. It's when you step up to Division 2, it goes down to 4. Oh no, it's only Division 1, yeah.
Division 1, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, we were discussing this last night. I wanted them to change Division 2 to 4.
Right. Comes in. It's a bit wide, but it's played out nicely to the offside, and they
push back past points. Easy one. Good call from Terenure.
Yeah, brings the 50 up. And it is a wild crowd from the sidelines. But
yeah, please don't do that again. That sounded really not good.
Shite. James has spilled his drink already next to the electronics, and he won't be allowed to come here ever again. Great shot out there on the leg side. They don't go for a run. She's probably a bit... they maybe at this stage of the match they need to think about taking a few more desperate runs, but they didn't. And I need a towel.
Oh, that's well bowled from McDonald's. Falling straight. Jacobs is only able to just push it back to the bowler.
She fields it well. Good about yourself. There you go. Yep. This one smacked.
Chance. Can she take it? No, she drops it.
I thought she was going to run her out then.
Yeah. So the bowler can only blame themselves. And Jacobs comes through for a single. Straight up in the air.
She got there, but she just couldn't hold it. And for a minute there, I thought it was going to bounce off her hands onto the stumps, and I thought that would have been something to see. To run out the other batter, but she's creating opportunities. This is another good one. Oh!
And she's bowled her.
Yeah.
She gets past the defences, bowling full and straight, as what she's been doing all night, and it's finally paid off.
Paid off in a good
her
way.
First wicket.
Yeah, that's played across the line there to a ball that you had to defend. And fair play, she's bowled exceptionally well tonight, Annalyn. And now in the 4th over, she is just 5 wickets conceded for her run. That is mastery, yeah.
Yes, she got the right player on strike. She could have been on a hat-trick right now.
This is a great replay. She's only conceded 5 runs.
Wide of the crease, bringing the ball back in, and just right up on the toes. Batsman doesn't move their feet, plays over the top, and they have to depart.
Crash, bang.
So that's the opener gone. Patient knock.
No, it's good.
Brings Isabel Johnson to the crease.
So they need Jacobs to keep accelerating there. She's 9 off 7. She's doing well.
She keeps that strike rate and sees enough of the ball. She could have a total. Oh, bowled again.
She almost got another wicket there.
And
wow,
that's the
super
end of the
bowler
over.
tonight.
Just the 2 from it and the wickets.
Yeah, 51 for 4. Off 14, 6 to go.
So that's her spell.
Oh, that's an outstanding bowling.
Or is that 4?
5 for 1.
From 4. So,
From 4.
So she has one more. Sorry, I've miscounted.
Oh, yeah. But that's outstanding.
Don't worry, it's...
Yeah. Yep, up there.
Was that the secret? Oh.
Yeah, we could hear you. Say hello. So Gallagher to bowl. This is... Oh no, Ash Carty, coming on. Straight away, a nice cover drive from Jacobs. Gets her into double figures nice and quick.
Yeah, there's a player out there in the deep. They just pick up the single. But she's looking good. She's hitting the ball well. She's hitting it with power.
Yeah.
And we've got a rogue wire.
There's always one left over.
Yeah. This one's played straight back to Ash Carthy, who decides to field it herself. Top ball. She's another bowler who can float it up sometimes, except for that ball. Anyway, just trying too hard, maybe, just a bit stiff. Much needed extra run to the Terenure side.
Yeah, this is where Pembroke just needs to be careful and not give a few silly runs away.
Yeah, got to be careful of these extras.
They've been doing so well so far. Oh, a call. Brilliant fielding. That is super fielding from Lucy Deacon.
That is excellent.
Straight up, flings it into Niamh Jennings behind the stumps, leaves the batter with no chance. Well out. Easy decision for square leg.
Well,
Suicide run, kamikaze.
Well, it's that classic. It appeared to be that classic case of I've hit the ball so well.
Yeah.
I'm going to run.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she hit it so well to the fielder in the covers, who picked it up cleanly, got it back clean. Here you watch it. Watch the replay here. Back to the.
Like that, it's just a simple push into the covers. But for some reason, she calls straight away, and her partner, not expecting it, and she doesn't stand a chance with that throw.
Well, I don't think she'd even heard the call. I don't even know if she did make a call. She just took off.
Oh, I heard a call. Yeah, there was a call.
I thought it was a call, but yeah, it was.
But you're not going to be when it's a clean pick up and throw in like that straight over the top of the stumps.
That's the one where you just stand in the ground and go, "What are you doing down my end?"
Yeah, go back.
Yeah, what are you doing here again? You know,
your name. Sorry, your
I'm
name.
not running on that rubbish in a million years.
Have we met?
Yeah.
So that's the end of, and unfortunately, she's run out. Kleena Jacobs, who was the batter in form.
Yeah, this could be quite devastating for Terenure in the end.
Oh, that's a good shot. Straight off the mark.
The thing about two, but wisely turn it down. Jessica out there in the deep, I think it is. She's got a great arm.
So it's Moya Quigley has come in to join Isabel Johnson. And straight off the mark.
No rules say you have to hit every ball out of the ground, by the way. Just in case you go goals.
It's a good ball, but it's going to be played away on the leg side, and
field placing is good. Straight to that fielder.
Yeah,
quick pick up and throw.
So,
keeps it to one.
Extremely deep gully. They pick up a single, and it's a good mixed over there. A wicket for Pembroke and a couple of runs for Terenure. They've moved on to 55 for 5 off 15. Lots of fives in that. And can they squeeze out another 20, 30 odd runs? Got 30 balls to navigate. And now it's going to be a change of bowling.
So this is going to be Bronwyn, I think.
Bronwyn Boyd, is it?
Bronwyn Boyd. It is Bronwyn Boyd for her first over of the day.
I don't think I've seen her bowl before.
No, she's
just new.
Coming into it.
Oh, fantastic! Good to see. Just a bit of a loosener there. She bowls a wide ball to start with, but
well, see, this is the issue for people of this age group, and they don't usually bowl this length. The pitches are a bit shorter.
That's better.
That is much better. That's all she needs to do. Just keep it on the stumps and bowl to her field, which she did there.
Get the ball in the air, so it's promising signs there. Maybe there is a catcher coming. Unfortunately, the field's pretty deep, so you're not going to get. This is a lot better.
Bowled. Oh, so unlucky. Batsman plays all round.
Yeah, that was like I'm looking to where I'm going to hit it. Not on the ball.
I'm not sure if she's taken a adult wicket yet in her career, so that could have been a great moment. But not to be.
Well, not this time, but I think maybe this could be.
If she keeps putting it there, Pembroke have found if they keep on bowling it full and straight, they're getting the wickets. That's well bowled.
It's probably going to be called a no ball, is it?
No, played a miss.
Yeah, just look. She's struggling for a length, but she's getting a good line here. It's only 2 runs off the over so far. This is a good start for your very first over. Fishes up. And
That's going to be punished. It's just a little down leg side, and with the bounce of the mats and the pace, Quigley was able to get under the ball and put it away for 4. Difficult bowling to that short boundary when you're new.
Yeah, and look, this is all part of the growing and the learning, isn't it? Just knowing where not to bowl, and if you bowl in the wrong areas, you're going to get punished. If you bowl in the right areas, you might get the good result. So it's got to keep soldiering on. It's a lot better ball.
Well bowled.
I'm impressed by the keeper. She's really making sure nothing's getting past her.
No, everything's behind the ball. There's going to be no buys on the offside. Yeah. Extra padding on the knees, please. Oh, again, well bowled. Just a little down leg side. Fielder might get across. Oh, just can't quite get there.
It's just hit very hard, and she middled that one. So
placed perfectly, really, from Quigley.
Well, if she can take out that leg side ball, she'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a little too short to be there.
Yep.
So that's the end of the 16th.
It's good over there for Terenure.
Yeah, 10 runs from it.
They muchly needed that one. Muchly needed. It's really needed.
Really needed. Peter Piper.
Yep. All that. I was trying to channel my inner Charlie. Yeah.
Well, you've a little Charlie in
No. He was yesterday. Everything. It's a phrase he adopted last night of much needed boundary. Every time a boundary was struck.
It was so. At what point is it not needed?
Yeah, it's always needed.
Is it always needed?
Always needed.
I
mate.
don't know. One on,
No. It's
one
always
off the
needed.
last ball to keep the strike. So Carty into her second over. Pembroke 17th.
More importantly,
17 deliveries to go in this innings.
That's just floated up nicely.
Oh,
it's gonna
chance.
get-
And it hits the bat. We could have a run out.
All sorts of things happening out there. There's a bit of football. There's a bit of.
Goalkeeper. That's what that was.
She's a hockey goalkeeper by in her other life, and she thought she could kick that one into the stumps and
misses. Okay, and in the end, it's a 1.
Yeah, they got a run, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a single. But it's chances happening. Oh, there's big LBW appeal. Nothing from the umpire.
No.
Except a shake of the head.
It's a dot.
Yeah, every dot matters. Much needed dots.
Always much needed dots.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Every time it said we take a shot.
This one's
For
floated
everyone
up.
at home.
Oh, this is going to be wide.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
rightfully called. Bit too much on that one.
Just about to throw your back out trying to get to that one.
Yeah.
But she needs, 66 for 5.
67 for 5.
67 now, that's
67,
right.
67 with the wides. The much needed wides.
Much needed.
Oh, not pushed through. Oh, Jennings for one slip.
Yeah, just
And they do get the ball well around from, I think that is Leah Whaley coming around from third person. Third, yeah, just call it third.
Still glorious day out here
More
tonight.
of a fly slip, I would say.
It's absolutely perfect conditions for cricket. It's very, very bright still.
Perfect conditions for watching cricket with a nice cold one.
Yeah, apart from the fact that it's a school night. I haven't seen you for a while, mate. Yeah, you might be playing on Sixers on the weekend.
Oh, that's well played. Johnson manages to get it away, and they think she calls the 2. She's called it. Oh no, that's well done from Johnson. Knowing that it's coming near to the end of the innings, risks the 2 and gets the reward.
Now, James, I'm not asking. I'm just
I know.
I'm just wondering how wide did he cast the net?
He's already called it, has he?
No. I'm saying about the last game. I wonder how.
That should be another wide. Yeah, just push that well. Should be a no ball really off the pitch. But all that matters, it's an extra. Another run added to the total brings the score to 70.
Optimistic call that was. Might as well ask me to go to breed.
Yeah. No, this one's.
Down leg again. Well played. Just turns it around the corner.
Yeah,
should
let's
only
get
be
the
one.
Oh, let's get the one.
That is good fielding. Yeah,
back
straight
in.
into the wiki.
Good back in there by Lynn.
Yeah, that concludes the over. 7 from it. Scores moved on to 72 for 5.
Watch the replay.
Oh, are we going to have the replay now of the almost catch run out?
Here we go.
Here we go. Off. Hits their player. Where was the appeal for obstruction?
Well, I think only.
You, Graham.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
I think you should have ran onto the ground there and said obstruction.
Obstruction. So Anna Lynn MacDonald is returning to bowl her 5th and final over.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. Try and get a breakthrough here. Stop the runs.
Every dot ball is going to be much needed. That starts to the leg side, pops it up over the head of the wicket, and unfortunately Fine Leg can't get into it in time.
It's just the one run though.
Adds another run to Johnson's and Terenure's total.
Just don't try to buy a wicket here. She just needs to get back to what she was doing.
Yeah, but that nice and full delivery is what's working.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's well bowled, well played.
Just out there to the cover region and no run.
But Lucy Deacon has been shown all evening. You don't risk it to her. Some fine fielding going on out there in the covers.
Comes in for her last ball.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, she's taking it. Deacon's
great
on
catch.
fire in the field.
What a great catch. It was hit quite hard out there to the covers,
Yeah.
and she just was in the perfect position, stayed calm, feet planted. Thanks very much.
You often
And
see that put down at this level, but no, she held brilliantly.
That was a great bit of fielding. And, good bowling there by Anna Lynn, well deserved. And she picks up another wicket. And a good breakthrough there from Pembroke. Terenure starting to get a bit of traction, and again they just get another wicket at the right time.
Yeah, that makes it 71 for 6 now.
Just wide enough where she just towed it out there it's a great catch.
Yeah.
Straight to her, well positioned, well into your field. Good cricket all round actually from a Pembroke point of view.
And good captaincy, having the right players in the right position.
So 6 down now. 71 on the board. And we're into the tail.
Yeah.
Can Pembroke clean these up with a few balls to go? There's still 3.1 overs left. This one she's trying too hard, and she just
should be a leg bye.
Good call in there from a partner. She's onto it. She called through for the run, the Terenure batter, and she was lightning quick, and their other partner just head down, ran to the other end, and they pick up a valuable run there. Comes in.
Oh, another chance, but no.
Oh, just
hits the deck and will only be one.
Yeah, wouldn't mind this.
No, you expect singles at this stage of the game, so anything less than
live scoring's gone a bit funny, has it?
Yeah, it may have crashed again down there.
Right.
The tablet has been acting up.
It's a good ball. Oh,
chance. And she takes
another catch. Great bit of fielding again. Wow.
2 catches in the over and 2. Oh.
Yeah. Now she's made that position her own now, so good luck trying to get her to go anywhere else. That is fantastic fielding. Wow, another breakthrough there for Pembroke, and they are going through this lineup very quickly now. I don't think it was the worst idea by Terenure. They just happened to pick out the good fielder there again. Yeah, here we watch this again. That's a great Well, I didn't actually think she was going to get there. She was a little bit slow to react, but then she moved quite quickly and she got in the good position and made it look very easy in the end. So, well done to her. And Annalene now, I think she's 3 wickets for about nothing. Under 10 anyway.
Well, Graham's gone off to go and assist the live scorers. And thanks very much for the stint on the mic, Graham. No anecdotes tonight.
No, it's a bit shame. You know,
Stop it.
Well, there's only 20 overs per side. So it was going to be hard to fit it in and get to the point. But
So cruel.
No, yes, it's a lot of great experience, and it's great to hear him. And
It's great. I'd like to see him doing more of it.
I think he should,
He spends
actually.
so much time umpiring and scoring. It's great to see other people stepping up and doing those tasks. You can't be expected to score or umpire for all the women's games.
I know he does, though, doesn't he? So he's a true champion of the club. Gives a lot of time.
He certainly
to
does,
women's
doesn't
cricket,
he?
to cricket in general, but women's cricket in particular. And we need more people like him in the club. That's for sure.
I mean, he doesn't do it for the bottle of gin. He just does it because he really loves his cricket.
Yeah.
And look at what he does. Now he's stopped playing. He's either umpiring, scoring, or commentating. He's down here as much as you or I are.
Yeah. No, he's a great asset.
Anyway, now we've said all the nice things. The score on the scoreboard now is 75 for 6
Of 17.
of 17. Now I think it's actually 7 down, James,
It is
because
down.
of those 2 catches.
Yeah, it is 7 down.
And we're in the 19th over. So they're setting a reasonable target. We said sort of 4 and over. Round 80 would be a good score. They're over 70. That's 3.5 and over. And as we said, we're not going to see a huge amount of boundaries. Well, that's a good call. As soon as the keeper had missed it, she was on for that, and she's done very well.
She's quite good this batter. She's called a couple of really tight singles there. That might make the difference.
With live scoring being down, we can't really help you with the name of the batters now. Although, do we have a number on her back? We'll see after this shot, I suspect.
Quite possibly does. Good stance. Gets around the corner. Number 6.
Isabel Johnson.
Yep.
At this end.
Another over down. So it's 18 down now. 12 balls to come.
75?
77.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
And how many overs does it say on the board?
18.
18. I see, I think that should be 19 as well.
Terribly hard to say. Terribly hard to say at this stage. But
It is.
I think it is only...
I think they opened from the nursery end. I think this is the 20th. And returning to the attack, Varna Martin. Dad John has done such a good job of the flower bed here by the car park. Takes that on.
Starts with a wide. Not really what the Pembroke need, but anyway, everyone deserves to have a loosener and get away with it.
Things you can say on the cricket field.
Oh,
In the air.
yeah, just over.
Connie comes in. Keeps an eye on that one. Just another single, though. Every single helping here for Terenure. They'd be delighted with all these coming through. Johan, how are you? Uncle Johan.
Uncle Johan, good to see you, mate.
How is...
That's the family.
How is my step-granddaughter?
Oh, and thought she was going to have a catch there, but just...
Have you got the 6 photo albums filled yet? When I saw Louis was taking photographs of his wife doing her pelvic floor for exercises, I thought camera phones are not a good thing.
Yeah. Delete.
So how are you?
bad yourself?
Grant, last time I saw you,
The weather?
yeah. Well, I'm surprised you were torn
Oh,
away from the
great
bride,
shot.
to be honest. I thought that was a certainty tonight.
Just played away on the leg side there, but there is protection in the boundary, and let's pick up another single. So it must be in the 80.
Must be. What's the score there, Johan?
81.
Oh, there we go, into the 80s now. So that's what they were aiming for, and that's as far as they've got. Or that's what we thought they should be aiming for.
Yeah,
And
no,
they've matched that.
that's a defendable score.
Very much so.
Oh, that's well played.
Just go and stand next to the microphone so we can all hear what he says.
I'll get him closer.
Good shot, that actually. Well bowled, but well played.
Thank you, James, for keeping people up to date with what's actually happening on the field as opposed to what's happening in and around the commentary box. Some people tuning in actually want to watch the cricket.
Comes in again. This one's a bit too... Oh, yeah. It's going to be a no ball, is it? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, bounced twice in front of the popping crease, and that does constitute a no ball. So going back to Orla Prendergast and Amy Hunter's performance today, people suggesting that, you know, maybe they'll get another go with the WBBL and maybe the Super Smash in New Zealand. Plenty of opportunities for young ladies now to make a career in cricket.
Well, I mean, tell you what, they've really increased their stock, haven't they? With a performance like that. I mean...
Or played around the corner, or the foot just raised and it runs underneath it away to the boundary down at the clubhouse. Ash Carthy will fetch that one back.
And a much needed 4, I think.
I'm going to stab somebody before the end of the weekend.
That's a swear jar. It's a cliche jar. I'm going to start writing them all up.
Yeah, exactly. Things you can't say. Good shot, though.
Well,
And,
super shot.
I'd love to be able to bring in what her score is and these sorts of details, but unfortunately I can't. get
Yeah,
that.
still a couple of overs behind.
Well, she's moved on to 13. Batsman number 8.
Doing well for her
very
team.
well, yeah.
And his last over runs could prove vital.
If they can get into... Well, if they can get almost to 90,
Yep.
that's going to be a pretty big score to chase down.
Just psychologically.
Yeah.
Every 10 you go from here on in makes a difference. Joe walking past, holding his rubber. Jennings
was holding
doing
his
well.
wood, wasn't he? Yeah. Anyway, I think, is that the end of the innings? That is the end of the innings, I think. And
Could somebody look at the scoreboard rather than their phone?
I think
Okay.
it's 86 for 6. I think it should be 86 for 7. But anyway,
6 for 7 off 20,
but
we think.
what do we know?
So, target's going to be 87. 86, the score.
And good performance there in the end by Terenure. Yeah.
Well, there's the end of the first innings.
Wow.
What's that? Is that Amy's knock
Yeah, this is today's
or Orla's bowling?
Orla's bowling.
Orla, 5 overs, 1 maiden, 4 runs,
Oh, I ripped
5 wickets.
Ripped off, you're not in that.
Amy Hunter got 155 not out, and the Dragons put up 346 for 6.
Might as well have been 3 million.
Yep, because the Scorchers were all out for 72 when Orla Prendergast ripping the head off
Right, I
the
think
Scorchers batting order.
both Hunter and Prendergast need to do their job left-handed next time.
Well, I wouldn't put it past them that way either.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be like asking Dan Murray playing in the Interprovincial yesterday, what was his first shot?
Ramp.
Yep.
Yeah, of course it was, yeah. I've seen him already do that once this year.
Yeah,
You know.
well, that's what he went for immediately there. And, well,
Boldness of youth.
yes, it was. And he ended up getting 9 off 9 and run out by 22 yards off the last ball because his partner just didn't even think of moving.
Right.
And he went, yes, and ended up sort of But your man never even left his crease, so Dan was the one run out. And that was in a Leinster Lightning defeat to the Northern Knights.
What are we watching here?
This is just Niall's screensaver,
Oh, okay,
his
right.
background.
Well, folks, we'll chuck a quick break, I think, right now. Why?
We're only a couple of minutes away now from the start of the second innings.
Yeah. Okay.
Here you go, running up to the bar. I saw
Hello.
Sean was here. If you go up now and place an order, have it ready for you at the end of the game.
No, it's all good. I was just actually thinking about, people, need time to go find their favourite biscuits,
Yes.
that sort of thing. Put the kettle on.
Yeah. So James and I will take a short break, and we'll be back with you. And hopefully by that stage, Graham will have worked his magic and will have sorted out the live scoring.
Yeah, come on down if you're in the area, because it is absolutely beautiful down here tonight.
Oh, it's stunning, isn't it? I mean, this is why we do this.
Champagne,
Nights like this.
champagne cricket weather.
Champagne super over. That's what Niall wants.
Yes. Could be
So-
a song. Anyway, we'll leave you with it for a few minutes while we just go and stretch our legs, and we'll be back in a jiffy.
Welcome back to Sydney Parade. The sun dropping down Willfield Road. And Becca Gallagher to open the batting for Pembroke. Wide down the leg side to start with. And it's Becca Gallagher batting with... Is that Ivana Martin, I think, I see before me.
Again, I can't see the number on the back.
There is no number on the back, yeah.
Yeah.
This one gets past the keeper, and there's a long stop there, so no run taken. I think this is actually one of those occasions where long stop is a legitimate position.
Yes.
When you've got inexperienced keepers and the ball seeming to get past.
No, I think they should have, absolutely, if they know, at least at the start anyway.
Graham's just one ball off finishing the first innings.
Ooh.
Becca Gallagher again, it slides down the leg side.
Just struggling to adjust to the pace. It's a bit frustrating when you see that and you go, oh, if I just got a tickle on that, I'd get a run. But anyway, there's plenty of time.
Lucy Deacon, who took those magnificent catches earlier, is the other bat. And congratulations to Graham. He's got us onto the second innings, and we can now tell you that the bowler is Even Daly.
Yeah.
There.
That.
Lucy Deacon is batting with Becca Gallagher, and we're in the first over. And already that run means that all those runs from the first half of this over, that's going down the leg side.
Yep. Again, the bowler didn't appeal whatsoever.
Yeah, she kind of half-asked the question.
Yeah, I suppose you got to, go through the motions with your teammates, but
Yeah. Oh, I would go a spot of chocolate there, James. You know, we've got the inside of Musgrave's takeaway, cash and carry inside.
Right. No, I forgot.
Another one going down the leg side, another dot ball. And it's proving to be quite a good over for Terenure. Just one off the bat and one extra so far. Thank you, James.
Got some sponsorship from our, or some product from our sponsors.
This is my waddy.
Oh, that's a very good, lucky and good shot there. It was a great Yorker, and she just got an edge on that and it ran past the fielder. They've come back for two.
Good work for Pembroke.
Yeah,
That
good.
closes out the over. Score 4 without loss. So they're only chasing a fair to middling target. They need 4.5 and over,
Yeah, just keep doing this.
something like that. 4 and a quarter and over. So nothing too strenuous. Cadbury's chocolate. It's not the same since they've been taken over.
No, that's.
The accountant seemed to have.
I don't buy milk chocolate anyway, but it just doesn't.
Are you a dark chocolate connoisseur?
I'm a dark chocolate person, but if it's good milk chocolate, I don't mind it. But this is, you could say it's good with a lowercase g. And even that. I think
Oh,
you can-
super shot from Gallagher out to the point boundary. There is a fielder there, and a fielder with a good arm. Just a single as the final whistle goes, and we'll be playing with the wind.
It's got a good run up.
McAteer it is, bowling from the St John's end.
Nice.
Deacon with a
Beautiful
good
sort of cover,
foot
yeah.
across.
Oh,
No contact, but it looked good.
Yeah, need a photo of that. Doesn't really matter whether you got contact or not. Just looks like a proper cricket shot.
Graham slowly but surely catching up. That's a
Oh.
nice shot out on the leg side by Deacon. Moves her on to 3.
There is someone there just behind square leg, and they just pick up the one. But that's all they need to do. Just pick up singles. They can run this.
They don't lose wickets, and they're there for 20 overs. I suspect they've won the game.
Yeah, I think you must be right.
Well, Very close to longest day of the year now, and the sun's still very high in the sky. This one, leading edge from Gallagher, just keeping people interested.
For a minute there, I thought that bowler was in contention for C&B, but it just dropped a bit short of her. But encouraging signs. Just played across the line there and got the leading edge.
Very early in the game here now. This one outside off. Gallagher putting her leg across and trying to push it into the offside. It fails on this occasion. Just 2 from the over so far. Good over for Terenure, James.
Yeah, she's bowling well. And you just get a couple of overs like these strung together, and all of a sudden pressure starts to build on the batting side.
That's the shot she was looking to play earlier, pushing it out to that boundary rider who fumbles it, but only a single.
Yeah, she'd be happy with that. It's a type of batting where you just start to get the feel for the conditions, how the ball's coming onto the bat, there's a bounce in, all that sort of stuff. And then you start to see it a lot more clearly and a lot bigger.
It's amazing how that happens, isn't it? You just, if you're willing to spend some time in the middle, all of a sudden you realise that, yes, the ball is a lot bigger. This bowling does seem a lot easier.
And if you can stay off the opening bowlers and get to the change bowlers and maybe even the second change bowlers, then you can really have some fun.
Yep. Well,
anyway,
2 overs gone, 6 without loss. Into the 3rd over. Gallagher again, just trying to steer that one around the corner.
just struggling to get it off the leg stump, and it's a difficult shot. But
I think we might ask Niall to drop the gazebo a bit. In fact, let's ask Graham. He's come back to us since the live scoring has been fixed. Graham, would you do me a favour? Would you drop that by 1, please?
You get a bit of a tilt. The sun's very low in the sky at the moment, and I like looking at my toes, but this is ridiculous. Anyway,
I need one of those peak hats that they used to sell. The other ones with the really large.
Lovely cover drive there. It splits the field. Will it make it to the boundary? It does. They did get to the ball, but they
no calling.
No calling. There was 2 fielders converging on it, and they didn't call to who was going to get it.
Thank you,
they
Graham.
both essentially left it and they went through for much needed boundary.
I really am. I'm going to stab you, James.
Well,
the only person who's allowed to say the only person who's allowed to say it's Charlie.
Yeah, well,
we have to come up with new ways of describing it as she hits this one out towards the boundary.
Well, I had a theory about this, and I'm going to do some research.
It's going to go back and listen to 300 videos.
Have you ever heard of a comedy act? The 2, well, they're not really comedy, but they're just
funny.
2 guys from Australia. They have this show called Wankonomics. Have you heard about that? And it's just basically decoding the worst corporate speak, you know, that you hear out there, and that sort of stuff. And I was thinking about trying to do a whole game in corporate speak.
Well, run that up the flagpole and see if it flies.
That sort of thing. And
bit of blue sky thinking.
Yeah, all that, you know, that sort of stuff. You know, it's like, are they having some very exciting deliverables? That's, you know, a good big...
Played away towards third. It is being chased down and will be pulled up just inside the boundary.
Good shot.
McIntyre doing a good job of chasing that one down. Just a single.
No, did they get 2?
Did they get 2?
I think they got 2.
Excellent. That's good. I was watching the ball and not watching the runners.
No, that was a lovely shot. Just
End of the over then. 14 without loss. And do you know what? How comparable that is. Because Terenure were 14 as well after 3 overs, but they had lost a wicket.
Well, we could be in for a good chase here. It's always nice, as we said numerous times, it's always good as a spectator and a commentator to have a close game. It's a little dull when it's all over in 10 overs. So,
Graham asking the bowler's name. I'd have thought the name on the back of the shirt was a bit of a giveaway. Played away on the leg side and just dropped in short, and that's the experience of Becca Gallagher. She knows she can get there and trusts her partner to come back the other way. Just saying, Graham. You were asking about Sive's name, was it? Okay. Just the name on the back of his shirt kind of gave it away a bit. You're doing the live scoring from standing next to me. Excellent. This one cracked away on the offside. Sorry, James. Boundary Rider does come round for it. It is just another single for Lucy Deacon. These two going along quite nicely, I think.
Well, now they're seeing the ball quite well, aren't they? You can just tell the difference in the tempo.
Graham, 10 overs?
Yes.
Or do we leave you scoring? We're happy for him to do both.
Oh, good
Nicely
Yorker.
played.
Well played. It's a good bowler, this one as well, but Becca Gallagher is up for the challenge and digs that one out.
Well,
Sign of being set now. We can keep those in-swinging Yorkers out, and then I just did my best to try and hit a hidden edge.
Graham, you've
Dreaming.
got Lucy Deacon facing, and that to me is Becca Gallagher.
Yeah, I know, I'm doing it wrong here.
Right. Well, we know it's Becca.
There was a single off the second ball.
Oh,
Nicely
well played.
played.
That's great timing. She's going to pick up at least one. Pardon the thought for a millisecond, about a second, but it wasn't there. But again, just need to get singles.
That's all they need at the moment.
They can get much needed boundaries later on.
Charlie, what have you done?
Oh,
This one
one's
in
gonna-
the air. Nobody underneath it. Takes it on the second bounce, and they're through for another single. And this is good play by Pembroke. They're just taking their singles. No panic, building the relationship, building the partnership.
but not afraid to play your shots.
And that is the end of the fourth over. The score on the scoreboard.
It's
The amount of shots you're going to have of people. Oh, you've taken it down. Okay, that's facing the other way. He's got a camera in front of us, but it's not facing us.
oh, thank goodness.
There's the picture it's giving you.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely picture. Graham still working away frantically on the live scoring.
But it has been a good start there from Pembroke. No wickets down, and they're just ticking the ball over and over.
What's the score on the board, Niall?
Just ducked in front of the small camera. Yeah, I like that.
What's the score on the board, Niall?
18. Now 19. I got a
Grand,
single.
but it was what I wanted. No, I got exactly what I wanted. 18 without loss. Terenure was 17 for 1. This is it. Nip and tuck now.
Oh.
That's going to be wide.
Yes.
I think actually it should have been a no ball because
It's off the track, I
it
think.
was totally off the track. It doesn't make any difference
No.
though. Extra ball. And,
She's trying a bit hard this
extra
bowl.
run.
I think she just needs to go back to what she bowled. I think the first one over, or the first two overs, quite well. Or first over. You only conceded 4, so it's a good ball. Oh,
That does for Gallagher. Gets between pads and stumps. Gets away with that one a bit. They
Yeah.
get through. By is signalled.
deceived the keeper as well. That's the trouble with those floating high pitched up Yorkers almost. It just sort of seems to deceive keepers as well.
A little bit of added protein in my orange juice.
Yeah, we get a bit of nature around here. Yeah, it's a bit chewy. Oh, wow, flicked off the feet. She's attempting that Yorker, but the batters are up to it. They just work this one around on the leg side.
Becca Gallagher right on top of that as well.
That was it. That was Deacon. Yeah.
No, I'm saying Becca calling her through.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
The ball went behind square.
But these two have good communication between them, haven't they?
They have had so far. That's a good ball.
Oh, they thought about it, but no, there wasn't a single there. Well,
Mac is here doing a good job of preventing runs there.
it seemed like it might have crunched on her toe. She's looking a bit bit gingerly there, walking away from the stumps. Here's Becky Gallagher, like whether she got the bat and the ball at the same time onto the toe. It's always a bit tender. Giggity.
Pembroke needs 69 from 16. Well, this is 16 overs.
Oh,
This time pulled into the leg side. Not quite perhaps where it should have gone, but it doesn't matter. It's another single. Gallagher on again.
well, what was important there from a Pembroke point of view was that her partner called her through and she didn't hesitate. She just ran, even though she didn't really know where the ball was.
Yep.
It's just get your head down and go for the other side.
It's not blind trust, but it's certainly
Blind faith.
octally challenged.
That's a lovely.
Oh, it's through the fielder, and that means the fielder's out the deep. Going to have to do a bit of work, but they do the work. To do.
They pick up a single. Could be a police on that. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 overs gone then. Two, 4.
Yeah, we'll go with that. 24.
Pembroke certainly feeling that they're doing a good job at the moment. This opening partnership, one of the bigger partnerships of the day. We saw 2 partnerships of 15 and a partnership of 26 earlier on in the Terenure innings. And these 2 so far have put 19 together, but just 1 extra so far, James.
No, you've got to commend the bowling. That's outstanding bowling by Terenure. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Just
Nice line and length there.
putting it up there for them. Thank you, Niall,
And did we wish...
for the one big screen.
No, it's great.
I prefer that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too...
Otherwise, it's
Yeah, no.
I can wear my driving glasses.
She's quick onto it, isn't she, Deacon? And great running there by Gallagher.
I think she was well past the stumps when the ball shattered them. But
Nice break hit, though.
another single. Score has moved on to 22 without loss, and I do believe Graham's back in the present time. He's a little bit behind.
Oh, I think we mentioned it before, that we hope Nikki Bell has a good recovery from whatever's afflicting her. I hope that she's lying back with Johnny Bell peeling grapes and feeding them one by one to her while she's watching the cricket. Anyway.
It's never nice when you spend your holidays. As I said on Monday, you spend your holidays feeling awful. It's like a waste of holidays.
Yeah, you almost want to... you want that again, thanks.
Yeah, do-over.
Oh, that's a nice shot, actually. Just
But as I
played it
said-
behind point.
As I said earlier in the week, if somebody had told me that Nikki Bell had spent 4 days of her holidays in bed, you'd have think, well, that might be by design and leaving poor Johnny to look after the kids for 4 days. But that's not the case, and in fact, we do wish Nikki all the best. We'll see her back down here in the media centre very soon.
The sooner the better. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, our best wishes to all of our Pembroke members.
Oh, that's
Gallagher was a long way down the track, backing up there. She kind of tried to turn around and sneak back without anybody noticing.
I like that position for the fielder there.
Much
Just to cut
tighter.
Yeah, much tighter, and cuts off that single. If she was 10 foot or 5 or 10 metres behind where the Pembroke fielders was, I think they would have taken her on no problem. But she's doing a good job patrolling there.
Did you collect your membership card at the bar, James?
No, I didn't.
Right, we'll have to, after the game, we'll have to go and see if they have them for us. Thank you very much, Stephen Willis, for
Thank you,
sending us
Stephen.
a picture of yours. We've noticed the security number on the back, and we'll be making many purchases on Amazon.
On the Underhill. On the Underhill.
Underhill
credit card.
account.
I saw that movie the other night.
Yes,
classic.
Yes, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Ball bearings for everything now, boy. Yes, great movie, Fletch. Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
It was so good. I was in America, and for copyright reasons or whatever else, you can't buy the Fletch books in Europe. but you
Oh,
can
okay.
in the States. So I bought a whole load of them.
It's just classic. That first one is brilliant.
Yeah. Yes, one of my all-time favourite films. Michael Byers used to do a very good impression of Chevy Chase in that movie. And the bit where he's playing basketball for the Lakers. 6'6", 6'9" with the afro. Gallagher again pushing one very neatly into the offside and taking the single. Batting very sensibly and very well to make Becker.
She's got a good array of shots, hasn't she?
Yep.
Really
Yep.
making it difficult for the Terenure's team to plug those gaps.
Well, you can't, and
We
she's
can't,
so
that's
good
right.
at just steering them into those gaps. Deacon, on the other hand, looks for a bigger bat.
Oh.
It goes through the fielder in the ring, and they get through for one, and they negotiate for a second, and then finally negotiations break down, and they settle for one. What's the score on the board there, Niall? Are we up to date, Graham? Yay!
Wow, this is a brilliant partnership. 30 runs. This one, bit
Biggest
slower.
one of the game
It's
so
going to be a
far.
wide. Yeah, Becca Gallagher just about fell over on her face there, trying to go for that ball. And one feels that the only people who are going to get Becca and a partner out are Becca.
I noticed the way you waited until the ball was delivered
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
before saying anything for fear of cursing.
Yep.
But more runs, 4 in this over so far.
And how even is that? They're both on 14 or 14, 15 now.
And
But they're
they've
both
only
sharing
faced-
around, haven't they?
They've only faced 3 difference in the number of balls as well, so it really is even Stevens out there. This one hit back. Oh, she's taking on the fielder, and the fielder's misfield allows her to get there. Quick throw, pick up and throw there. She could have been in a bit of
could have
trouble,
been a
but
bit-
she got away with that. It is another run for Pembroke, another run for Deacon. She's moved on to 15 now from 19. And Becca Gallagher, she's 14 from 21, but both of them playing vital roles. They've brought the required rate down to 4.05, and they reckon that run there will bring it down below 4. They've scored now 6 in this over, with still 1 ball to come, and it's been a good over for Pembroke and a good over for the Bats.
No, it's
Only 4 extras in those first 7 overs.
this one's a bit.
Might have got a wide for that one,
But
but
she-
chose to hit it instead, and it runs down close to the boundary, and it's picked up inside.
Yeah, it was
And
a good
Georgia,
chase. Really chased it down well. Saved 2 runs for a team.
Georgia Duke, that was, doing the fielding. And the score after 7 overs, 36 without loss. Well, they're making it look a bit easy at the
They are
moment.
at the moment. Yeah, if they can
I
just
thought-
stay in.
I thought that this was going to be a challenging total. I thought not that they were going to struggle.
But, they had got 1 or 2 wickets early like Pembroke did. It could have been, wow, anything could have happened. Anyway, I think we'll have a change of bowling now.
Georgia Duke coming on at the St John's end. Loads of cheers for Georgia on the ground mics.
Yeah, George is getting lots of encouragement, which is good to see. Another pace bowler by the looks of it.
Oh, I thought there may have been a touch on that one. Umpire thought otherwise, and he's in charge, not me.
Just having a bit of a word to her about her run up.
Roughing up the pitch, I think, James. Quite rightly too. Nice bit of movement. It's
yeah.
definitely coming back into Gallagher there.
If she can pitch it up a bit further, this could
Yep.
be quite
Dangerous.
dangerous for me.
Sort of Annabelle-esque, the
Yes.
amount of movement. Another one who
I missed.
bowls from her shoulder, square on.
She was
Perhaps
much needed
Duke
last night, wasn't she?
Gallagher really should have stepped inside that one and put it away.
Yeah, that's the classic. I'm going to get bowled off my pads sort of shot. If it ricochets off your pads, it can go back onto the stumps. You need to.
Oh, tablet, of course.
She's trying to give herself room to free her arms.
Well, what I suggest you do with it is leave it with Niall and say, could you have a look at this before the weekend? Okay. In that case, there's a shop in the Frascati Centre with people who are experts at these things. I wouldn't say that now.
No, I think it's just crazy talk. This one's a bit short as well, and it's played away to mid-on, but no run. Struggling to find the adjust to the pace, I think.
Yeah. Yep. New bowler. She's just getting, waiting for the right delivery, I think, and I don't mind that at all. The run rate isn't out of control. They only need 50 runs now.
Yeah, who cares if it's close to a maiden? Just have a look. The important thing is not to get out. This one lifted up to mid-on again, but no run.
Yeah, wisely done. A good over. This is for Terenure. Just one more for Georgia Duke.
Yeah, if she can bowl a few of these and all of a sudden get into the batter's head, make them think that they're wasting balls and they're going to need it. I mean, that's lovely bowling. This again.
So apart from the wide to start with, that's a maiden and a super over.
Fantastic stuff. Again,
lack of a breakthrough, sort of costing Terenure at this stage. And here we go, the closing of the gazebo.
Oh, that's a bit better.
No, it's perfect.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
This works well.
Number 770, is that Lily Morgan?
Lily Morgan, we think it is, number 77. It's really funny watching people.
Oh,
French cut.
Very lucky not to pick up a wicket there.
Deacon picks up another run, but she'll be interested to watch that back on replay to see where the ball went. Oh, inside edge, just cutting it back. I'm sorry. Why did the bail fall off?
Oh no, when she returned the ball.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one of those.
Yeah,
just pick this up and put it back on there.
No, well, Dominic Cork did that in a test match and got away with it against the West Indies.
Yep.
There you go. Should have a story about that.
Oh,
no.
Gallagher would have been in trouble with a direct hit.
That's gutsy running.
But they make it home at 39.
Not sure if that's necessarily needed at this stage.
They're keeping that run rate required just above 4. Oh, that's going to be a no ball.
Yeah.
That was just forgetting to let go of the ball, that was.
Yeah, I think just trying to put too many revs on it.
Yeah, it was tough. It didn't work out the way she wanted anyway.
Score moves under 40 now.
Oh, sorry, I leaned that way.
Frogs everywhere around here. This one, it's got to be a no ball as well. It's a height no ball, and it's played away on the great shot on the leg side there, like a big tennis serve.
Wow.
She picks up a boundary plus so it's a 5-run ball.
Yes, it is. And that, well, luckily no free hits in this. Super shot. 4 runs coming up as a result. 5 on the total. And Deacon now on 22 off 23. And then she gets another one, and it's signalled no ball again. I'm not sure that one really was above the waist from where it was taken and where it was headed.
Well, benefit of the doubt, maybe going to the batter there. And
I think very much so.
But she's just overcompensating for holding on to it, I think, now. She'll get
somewhere between the two, isn't it?
Well, just take a breath and relax. That's a better ball.
Bill.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I think he was just having a look, probably.
This is a better ball, but it's just too
Again,
full still.
full toss again. Another single, and this has proved to be an expensive over, and more expensive than...
It might be overthrows here. Is it going to be 4 over? No, it's going to be 1 overthrow.
But even so, I think the bowler has been unfortunate here, just failing to find her length by a foot, really.
Yeah.
Nothing more than that. And as a result, she's conceded, let's see, 8, 10, 12 runs in this over so far. And that just played out on the leg side. Finally a dot. And we'll have one more delivery. Oh, no, we won't.
No, we won't.
Graham, do you make that a 5-ball over?
No, I have it as 6. 8 balls, 8 deliveries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but 3 no balls.
You can only have 8 maximum.
There we go. That's the answer to our question, James.
Yeah, so you can only
maximum of 8 balls in the over.
Regardless of what
Regardless.
extras. Yeah.
So 49 for no wicket down. Looking to put together a 50 partnership, and then at the end of this over, James will bring Graham in to see it through to the end.
Fantastic. Lucy Deakin now to face. She's doing a great job. 23 off 24. And look at that.
Cracking shot.
That was a
there is a
beautiful
boundary
shot.
rider out there.
But
She gets her foot to it.
lovely shot out there to big cover drive, and she picks up 2 more, and that's the 50 for Pembroke. 51.
51 without loss, and suddenly that runs required has dropped to 36. I don't think they'll do it all in one over.
Oh, Gallagher.
Yep. Oh, it could be a second as well. Missed by the fielder, but she got enough on it. It didn't cost any more than 1.
That signalled as runs.
No, he signalled buys.
Did he?
He
Oh,
did,
okay.
His hand reached to the sky.
Sorry, I should have paid more attention.
Graham saw it anyway.
That's the main thing.
No, that's the only thing. He wants, what was it?
Due to continue. Oh, played straight back to her.
I heard Gary Delaney the other day. I have the memory of an elephant. I once went to the zoo and saw an elephant. And
Yeah, I've heard that one before too. It's great, isn't it? Yeah.
he's very good with those one-liners.
She's getting some movement.
But on this occasion, Gallagher deals with it beautifully, drops it down to 3rd, takes another single. She moves on to 19. Yeah, the other one I heard from Gary Delaney was, my neighbours have just made a sex tape. They don't know about it yet. Gary Delaney, he's married to Sarah Millican. I bet
She's very funny.
I bet that house is a laugh a minute.
I like Sarah Millican. I think
She's very good. Very good.
very funny.
I'd say they're bored as hell at home.
They probably are. They're probably
You just sit there and
just watching a tally. I think they'd be delighted with that.
Okay. Yep, more junior kit left out of the locker.
Jigs bowled quite well here. Oh, straight back to her.
Beats the bowler, but the bowler has cover. Emily Moran does the covering, and at the halfway stage then, 53 for naught. James, how do you see this going for the next 10 overs? Do you think it will take 10 overs?
Well, if these two stay in, no, it won't. I think the only thing you do now is bring on your straight bowlers and try and get a breakthrough. You've only got 30 runs ready to play, with 30 odd runs to play with now. And at this stage, we'd like to welcome Graham Mooney back to the microphone. Just waiting for the batters to finish having their conversation in the middle.
Christ. That is justice.
People at home might see what happened there, but we won't go into it. But it was, that one just bit of movement, gets past the bat, and just, good throw.
Oh,
And
she's gone.
She's been run out.
What a brilliant piece of fielding from side.
Yeah, just a
Side
great direct.
McAteer. Direct hit.
That's
And that
excellent.
sees the end of Deacon.
Wow, that's really what Terenure needed.
Oh, they, most definitely. And Deacon was flying along there. She's had a great game today.
Yeah, she's 25.
And along with her fielding.
You watch the replay here. This one just got away from everyone, and Deacon called it through. Didn't run a batting, that's the trouble.
They never do.
Oh, no, I suppose she did, but she was
almost.
just too short anyway. Short of a crease, I should say. Great bit of fielding there, and direct hit made it absolutely no doubt for the umpire.
Yeah.
And that's the first wicket down for Pembroke.
Anyone know who's going into bats?
I'd say, is it Jessica Duffy Mullen? I think after yesterday's performance, she ought to.
Just for the old scorecard.
I don't know.
I didn't get a
can't
batting
see.
order.
It looks like it could be.
Yeah,
It might be, you know.
it is.
It is. I mean, she was
Don't know why I'm looking out there when I've got a big
Yeah, I
screen
know.
in front of me. Why do I do that?
different light,
Yeah.
but she batted well yesterday. So let's hope for her sake that she can do well again. Good shot. Just played it out to
Oh, he's nice to get bat on ball
extra
early.
cover there, and yeah, just no run, but good to see it. That set
Get a
looked
feel for it.
convincing. She looks like a batter, doesn't she?
How would you know what that looks like? Shot.
Well, I've seen it on the tally. She picks up 2 now. That's a good run in. Just played around behind square.
Yeah, it'd be pointless either one of us do that, shadow batting in front of a mirror.
Yeah. Bit too late in the day for that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, old dogs, new tricks.
Yes, all that. And she's off to mark. Again, just played that one nicely. Good foot movement. She got forward for that one. Just smothered whatever spin was on it. Played it away to the offside for a dot. Plenty of time to have a look.
Absolutely.
And again, just plays that one down to mid-on. It's a good over for Terenure so far. A wicket already, and
Yeah, no extras, which has been hurting them tonight.
this is a bit short, and it's played beautifully away to extra cover or deep cover, but there is a person out there on the boundary, and they do just come through for the one. She retains the strike. So after 11,
56 for 1. Well, just to warn everyone, I have 56 for 1. The scorers have, the scoreboard says 55, I think.
yeah, I think 55.
But they're wrong and I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely wrong.
No, we've got 2 runs in that over.
They missed they missed the overthrow. So we may continue on the pitch if we do get towards the total on the screen, because the scorers won't have it up on.
So I get 2 chances of a super over.
Yeah. So Duke to continue.
This one just gets through the keeper, but there is a fielder behind the keeper to mop up, and she does, and that stops them from going through for a bye.
Yeah, got her a bit more wary with her new partner. It's always these moments where you're trying to gauge
Yeah.
how your partner deals with calls. If you're not used to batting together.
And Duke's moving the ball nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, they must be on the cusp of being a wide, but it's not
Yes.
called.
No, that's where she wants it, out there and then bringing the ball back in. Jesus. What the?
That's great.
Craig, you. Okay, I'm
That's
going
messy
to go
pants
off
sort of
air
stuff.
to just expletive.
Yeah. That hurt. This one drifts down the leg side and she punishes it, but there is a person down there on the boundary in the deep
Keeps it to
square.
1.
Gives it a 1. Well struck though.
Another run off the total. But, well, as I said, scorers make it 31 required and 51 deliveries. I make it 30.
Yeah. Brings back Becky Gallagher back on strike. She's looking good. been a good foundation for the innings.
Oh, just over the top. Lifts over the infield and it gets the 4. Manages to squeak through the fielder. Couldn't quite get around to it on the cover boundary. And Gallagher moves into the 20s, 23.
Takes a little bit of risk there, but it pays off.
Yeah, because that's one of the taller fielders.
Yeah.
She went over.
She had to really reach for that and didn't really middle it, but
Just
got
enough. Just enough for a
Yeah.
much needed boundary.
much needed boundary. Yeah, and gutsy effort, but it pays off, so it ends up by being a good shot. And this is another one that's just clubbed out to mid off. But
Yeah, but she's having a look, and that's what she should be doing as the batter, not just standing still. So if there is a misfield and you can come through,
no,
be
she's
ready.
batting-
Yeah.
She's batting like an absolute champion captain here, setting the standard for a team.
Yeah. Our skipper watching on and be happy.
I think Becca's the skipper, isn't she?
No, Marisa.
Oh, sorry, Marisa. I thought Becca was.
No.
Oh, sorry, Marisa.
1 to Gallagher to
No.
complete the over. So 6 from it. When you're needing less than a run of ball, that's all you want.
Oh, that's
That's a
fine.
great over.
Yeah, Gallagher now moves to 24. She's looking very set and very comfortable out there. And I think they'll just be talking about, I don't know what they're going to do after the game, you know.
Going for points, is it?
Oh, yeah, I think,
Where are you spending your communion money? Confirmation money? Looks like Morgan to continue from the nursery end. The preferred end for spinners in Pembroke, it seems to be.
Lily Morgan. She's getting some good flight, but she's getting too much flight.
Turned around the corner very well from Gallagher. And she does a bit of ball watching, which means it only is going to be 1. That's where you're just...
But I think that's what they need to do. I mean, you don't want to run 2 on that at this stage.
No, because it's a young side, a very young batting side to come.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, expose the tail.
Well, that's also, there's no need, is there? You know,
Yeah.
oh, she lucky not to have that one called as a no ball.
I think.
But anyway.
Well, personally, at this level, I don't.
No, it's going to be incredibly short to do that.
Well, it pretty much needs to, unless it's getting the batter out, I wouldn't be calling it.
She looked like she played it right above that.
Yeah.
And
That's a good sweep.
well called through.
Gallagher's backing up really well.
Yeah.
Anything that goes down there, she's going to get her on.
Yeah, just anticipating that it's going to get through around the corner.
Yeah.
Picks up another single for the score.
Yeah, a strike rate of 50 would see Pembroke home.
So I haven't been keeping up with the score, but whatever the partnership, but it must be a good 10 or so, double figures anyway. Well fielded, but they do get through for a single, and it's
well backed up.
yeah, good backing there. The fielding form Terenure has actually been quite good. It's just that Gallo is in such good form and touch, and so is Deacon, that they can just find the gaps. They're just moving the ball where they want.
And again, good calling and putting the field under pressure.
Absolutely. Good, loud, strong, committed calling. So it's floated up, and that's punished by Duffy Mullen. They do get through because Gallagher is anticipating this, and she's basically off. She's backing up really well.
Yeah.
And they're not throwing it to the non-striker's end, so...
But she's quick at turning and getting back if needed.
Yes. All of a sudden...
Yeah. Oh, that was that was bad from Gallagher. She calls yes, but doesn't move. The worst kind of calling.
Yeah, I mean, at
You
least
can't do that to your partner.
No, but at least they had enough time this time that she got away with it.
Again on the shot.
Another over down, so 13 down now, 66 for 1, and Pembroke are well and truly in control
I
at this
suppose
stage.
we better say 65 for 1 because I think that's what the scorers have us at.
Yeah. Now, so
And
it's about 21,
65?
21, 22 to win, is it?
Yeah, 65 is on the board, so...
Oh, well, we'll go with that then, yeah.
Okay, the return of the opening bowler. Side McAteer. This will be her 4th over.
I think this is good. They need to get a breakthrough.
Yeah,
It's a
but
bit wide though. Just not their day today, Terenure. I think they've shown some really promising signs with their batting and some of their bowling. They haven't really conceded that many extras.
no,
They've been really good. It's
always a
just,
key at this level.
I know.
That's well bowled.
It is very well bowled.
Just putting it outside off stump, inviting the drive. She just didn't manage to get the last part, the little edge.
No. If they can get a couple of quick wickets here, Terenure, you never know what might
Oh,
happen.
no,
but I think
it
it might be a bit too little too late though. But you know,
No, I think all you need is 2 maiden overs with a couple of wickets and it will change.
it's getting some good shape. Oh, thank you.
I don't get one because I haven't paid you. I haven't done my social membership yet.
Ah, okay.
No, I haven't done my social membership yet.
She's getting a bit of shape away. She's actually bowling really well. If she can get this onto the off stump,
Yeah.
it could be quite devastating. She's a good bowler.
I think they should be photo ID. Member number 17, James.
I must have been a 17th
So is
person
it-
to
well, I was going to say
to pay up some.
selection. Se-
This is a better ball, but it's played well too.
Oh, just to fill the over runs, it allows them to come through for a single. Yeah. So if there's ever any day you get selected on the 2s at this stage,
Yeah,
who's-
start my campaign again.
who is member number 1?
That'd be Barry, wouldn't it? Dave.
Oh, it's alphabetical. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ahmed. Okay, so Ahmed, somebody Ahmed or something. One of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Aardvark.
Oh, that's a chance. Falls short of the bowler.
Sorry?
A Ron here.
Yeah.
Brother of Duron.
You run.
So one to come in the over. Terenure will be hoping to get out of this. A wicket would be ideal, but at least the dot ball. And they do get the dot ball. So that ends the
Great.
14th over with the score on 67 for 1.
That one was never linked to a girl until.
Yeah. That's just full.
It's about time. Okay, change of bowling. Looks like the opening bowler, Aveen Daly, back on from the nursery end. She starts the one down the leg side, and Mullen can only just get a bit of bat on it through to the wicket keeper.
Yeah, 14 overs done. Can they get a few more? Sorry, 14 overs done. Can they get a few more wickets here?
It's a better ball. Again, just through to the wicket keeper. Another dot.
A bit frustrated that she.
Anyone that you can't see.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can,
yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah,
great.
it's brilliant. The shades are on.
Starting to get a little bit.
Chilly.
Well, no, but it's also the sun. It's still out actually, but the
Long shadows
Long
upon the
shadows.
field. Again, drifting down leg. This time the wicket keeper can't gather, and Gallagher's able to call through
well
for
fielded though.
for the bye.
I think there's Duke who got in there quite quickly and picked it up
Yeah,
in one action.
She did, yes. So Pembroke will just want to be careful they don't get into the last 2 overs needing more than 12 for that little bit of tension. And
Yeah.
of course Terenure will be hoping the opposite.
So lift it up.
Played into the covers, and she does call through brilliantly for the single.
Yeah, they're just a bit deep there, those fielders.
Yeah.
It's always hard to, change. If the ball's been hit really well, you don't want to be too close.
The other camera crawling
That's going to be. It is called a no ball, and it is put away to the boundary.
That's a glorious shot by Jessica there. Just saw that one, eyes lit up. That was a bit of a pie, and she capitalised on that. It was a beautiful shot. Yep, well, thanks very much. Got her feet in a good position and swiveled on that ball, middled it, and there's 5 runs to the score.
And that certainly takes any sort of pressure that was building away. Because it's now, well...
Reminds you of another great superstar of the club, Zoe Bell, who can hit the ball really well as well.
Really?
Yeah. She middles it all the time.
Does she?
Yeah. Every time I've seen her, though, she's always played really well. There you go, another good shot. Straight back to the bowler, though.
I heard she takes after her father, so she can't be that good. Just a little, she bumps into the umpire, so rightly stops her run up.
Yeah, dead ball that one. Just started again.
Always stop your run. Always stop your run up.
Yeah, if you're not 100% right. Oh, it's not a bad ball, but it's just broke away there. I thought she was going to be more on middle leg there, but it's just too much movement, and this one ends up by being a wide down the leg side. And it's just drifting to a result at the moment.
Yeah. Fortunately, just Terenure haven't been able to get the breakthroughs they've needed to put the pressure on Pembroke today.
Oh, that's a lovely shot.
That's going to be at least 2. Gallagher is going to come back. It's really well run. Should be doing that all night.
Just sort of split extra cover and mid on there. Not extra cover, mid wicket. And was able to pick up 2. A lovely, actually, positioned shot. Placed shot.
10 from the over. That's it. That's
Duffy Mullen moves on to 13.
Gallagher 27. Yes, this is the other thing to remember. What I have here is what's going to go into the Leinster stats. So when I hit end match, that's the game. So,
well, we're almost there. 78. What are they chasing? There's 9 to get. That's chasing.
We have a change of bowling.
Number 77.
Number 16, which is the captain, Emily Moran. Trying something different, left arm around.
Oh, this one's just
which is risky to the short boundary, but they do have to take risks.
Well, she reached for that one nicely and just got a good connection. It did pop up, but the field is very deep.
Again, she'll attack coming left arm round. She will be attacking the stump, so any mistake from the batter, if they play across the line and miss it, it should be a wicket.
This one's smacked down.
A chance here. Oh, just misses the stumps.
Got down
that would have been very close.
A deepish mid on there, but got through for a single. Another tennis shot.
That's very well bowled. It's been called no ball.
Well, we must be almost there now. We must be about 5 away, 5, 6, 7 away, something
well,
like that.
I have 5. The scorers will have 6.
Right.
I have 82. That is a wide.
She's given her plenty of flight, so she's got a good foundation. Just needs to work on her technique here. Morgan, but she can find a way to land it in the right spot. That's not bad.
Oh, she really wanted to finish big there.
Yeah.
Doesn't make the connection though.
Can she be the wild card that Terenure needed to pick up an extra wicket? No. And
She'll get the bye.
well called through there by Becker. He's been out there for the whole innings.
I think I'm going to have to stop live scoring before because I'm going to have end
Yeah, I
match
know.
before the scorers do.
What do we need them? Them
I
the
have
boundary.
I have 3 needed to
I
win.
know. A couple of singles in the boundary. Then
Yeah.
there's the problems. That's just going to be a wide.
Wide.
Possibly should be a no ball, but
Yeah.
potato. And this is a great victory there for.
two to win.
It's going to be a great victory for Pembroke women's thirds. We've been a team that has improved immensely over the last couple of years. This one just played away on the leg side to the square leg region. They pick up a single, and will Jessica. Oh no, she won. It's going to say we'll get the winning runs, but no, it's going to go to get Becca.
I have scores level.
Yeah, there's a fraction disparity between the keeper, but you know it looks like.
First time we should have been 85, not 86 as well.
So scores are level or close enough to it. With 9 wickets in hand, you think that
Craig, what scores up on the board?
this one is stopped well by the keeper. Went down leg side just slightly. Unfortunately from Terenure, it's not going to be their night. But there's some very positive signs that they can take home with them. A team that could be very strong in a year or two's time. It's a good ball.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It's an extremely young team. No
Yeah.
adults.
No, they're very, very good. You can see the potential there. It's just a matter of time now before they gel as a team, they get their skill levels up, and they become a lot more formidable than what they are. They've brought the team, they brought the players in.
So
I think
the scorers now have the score on 86. I have the match over.
this one just goes down leg side. Jessica's Duffy Mullins very disappointed she didn't get middle of the bat onto that, but she still has a few balls to navigate. So she'll be looking to finish big here. Or maybe just to get a single and she'll be happy.
She does want to get out though, get the red ink.
Yeah.
But I think she only knows one way to. She sees it. She wants to smash it,
Well, probably.
and why not when you're
Yeah.
a youth?
And when it's going down leg as well, maybe she wasn't thinking about that, but
Go for it. Go for it.
yeah, have a shot. This one just played away to the mid-off region. She strikes it well, doesn't she?
Yeah, a lot of power for the
She
age.
finds the middle of the bat really, really well. There hasn't been really any edgy shots.
And that's a big hit.
Oh, that's a massive hit, and that's going to be 4 runs and winning runs for the game. Just going to have to take an extra off somewhere.
Becca's one finished it.
Oh, you got to give it a boundary. Well, folks, that's a great game we've seen there from a Pembroke point of view, especially. Lovely evening for it, and Pembroke there are just way too strong for Terenure.
I think the key tonight for Pembroke was that's brilliant running in the opening partnership from Deacon and Gallagher.
That was great, wasn't it? It was,
Any chance of pressure was taken away by just any time the ball was into the outfield, they were taking ones at ease, really.
well, that was decisive calling, and they called loud, and there was no doubt about it, and they had great communication and responded accordingly, and it was a really good thing to see. That's something they've improved on the last couple of years.
And the old app tonight is giving our player of the game to Anna Lynn McDonald, and unsurprising with that bowling spell.
Oh yeah, I think that's great. She was so economical and picked up valuable wickets, crucial wickets.
Like that, her bowling tonight 5 overs, 2 maidens, 3 for 6 runs.
I mean, that's outstanding, isn't
Yeah.
it? You know. And so that's the end of tonight's extravaganza. We hope you enjoyed it. Commiserations to Terenure, but congratulations to Pembroke.
Win by
And
9 wickets.
They win by 9 wickets, and that's very comprehensive. And thanks to scorers and officials that have been out there. Thank you, Craig and Niall, for
Our production.
our production. Had also been captain of the commentary, our own Richie Benno. And look, we hope you enjoyed it, folks. It's great night. These sorts of nights are excellent to come down if you have an opportunity. It's a really good way to spend a summer's evening. But we'll leave you at the moment with.
You can see the team just having a little celebration and congratulating each other
Well done,
as we say good night. So good night from him, and it's good night from me.
Good night, folks. Thank you very much. Bye.